Good morning, everyone. So I chose Adios Barbie. Um, it appealed to me because of what they're standing for and the message behind their fight, and it's pretty much geared to women and how they're identified in the media, literacy, as well as social arena, and especially with body imaging. Um, so, what is my favorite campaign text? I guess there was on their website, there was this quote. It's in conjunction to an article that they placed out there on their website. It goes this way: if you put shame in a petri dish, it needs three ingredients to grow exponentially: secrecy, silence, and judgment. The cure: dose it with empathy. It can't survive. To me, that's a huge uh, sentence with a lot of meaning to it, and I'm sure all of us who are women can identify, because at some point in our life, this shame had somehow uh, dove its way into our lives. Um, at some point, with people, our peers judging us, or magazine judging us on how we look, and we suffer in silence, and it's usually in secrecy. We don't want to let anyone know our weaknesses, how we feel, being, negatively portrayed or judged. And then I guess, what was the primary audience for those texts? It's a facet of multitude of cultures, a female coming together, who can identify with these texts. And I guess another question was, what about the campaign that I like? Well, what appealed to me about this campaign are the multitude of issues other than just feminism. Um, and I think most women can identify with, such as body image, disability, gender roles. How this organization made it effective are the articles that have paved understanding, empathy, self reflection, and empowerment. Also, another key ingredient that made this campaign more impactful is a team of educated, multicultural women. Looking at their bios, it explains their background and their hope and goals for a better tomorrow. And again, it's geared to women and disabilities, you know what I mean, in generals. I guess the next question: can I dissect or pull apart use of rhetoric or audience analysis? And looking at it, yeah, I can definitely dissect the organization's rhetorics. Just look at some of the titles that they put out there. That in itself, paints a thousand words, such as a title called "The Femisphere: A Link Roundup." That in itself encapsulates, feminism around the world and the issues that encompasses it. And in taking a closer look, you can tell right away who are the target audience, which is women. And then what's not working so well, and what I could change, revise, or edit, or replace. I think what would help significantly in a lot of the messages, or the rhetorical messages, to have a counterbalance. I mean, when I say that, is that it's only coming from a woman's point of view, but it doesn't have that balancing act where, where's the where's that man's point of view, their perspective. uh, by engaging on a healthy level, this check and balance, it does encourage more awareness on both ends of the spectrum, as well as it incites a dialogue. Also, it can bring in a more wider audience to engage in learning and evolving. I think that's what I would change in there, or add in there. Because a lot of the things I read didn't have a man's point of view, and it's mostly one-sided. Anyways, that's what I got, and I hope you're having a great week. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.